Hey, trust you're doing well, guys. I'm Denver Thompson, the senior leader of New Life Community Church in Yeadon in Leeds in England. I'm the founder of Open Space Leadership Forum, and I just want to encourage you. We have a great privilege and a great honor of hosting John Kilpatrick from the United States of America. Now, John Kilpatrick, I'm sure will be familiar to many of you. You will have heard of him. He was part of the Brownsville revival, a leader who was in the Assembly of God, who had been faithful for many years, leading a local congregation. And God showed up on Father's Day 1995.
In every generation, there have been revivals, massive moves of the Spirit that changed the course of history. In every revival, there were believers like you who chose to answer the call, to become the one in their generation. Discover your call to be the one in your generation.
Of course, I'm talking about Brownsville Assembly in Pensacola, Florida. Today, you're going to hear from a man whose decision to be the one impacted millions. Of course, I'm talking about Pastor John Kilpatrick.
Something deep inside of me was calling out to the deep of God. And I said, Lord, there's got to be more. And I would come in here in this building and I would scare myself, friend. It was the stillness of that dark, pre-dawn hours. 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd lay on that front row and I'd grab my belly and bellow out like a cow. Oh, God! I need you, Lord!
And thousands of people's hearts, minds, lives, businesses, marriages, all such were touched through that outpouring and move of God. In recent years, in 2010, 2011, there was the Bear Revival, once again, in Alabama, that John Kilpatrick was instrumental in being a part of. And he is a man of God that has carried wisdom, he's carried knowledge, he's carried revivals over the years. Very obedient to the moving of the Spirit, and God has favored and trusted him and his life with carrying his glory and his presence. And I want to encourage you that as we're going into this next season, we're coming through these pandemic seasons, the isolations, whether it's in England, whether it's in America, whether it's in Germany, whether it's in China, whether it's in Northern Ireland or Southern Ireland, wherever it is where we are upon the face of the globe right now, God is moving by his Spirit. Isaiah 60 reads, "Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you." See, in verse 2, darkness covers the earth, and darkness and gross darkness is over the peoples. But the Lord arises upon you, and his glory appears over you. Verse 3, nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawning. And I believe that there's a time of an outpouring of the glory of restoration and reconciliation of God in our lands and in our nation. And we've got a great honor and a great privilege of hosting John Kilpatrick at Open Space Leadership Forum on Tuesday night, the 16th of February at 7:15 p.m. That is Tuesday night, the 16th of February at actually 7:15 p.m. That is on Zoom. We're not meeting in person, we're meeting on Zoom. The details of this will come across the bottom of the screen. I want to encourage you, encourage your leadership, encourage your home group, encourage your church congregations to gather with us. I believe that we're on the precipice of God truly moving in our nation, in the United Kingdom, one more time. I believe not only here in Yeadon, Leeds, but I believe in Wolverhampton, I believe in London, I believe in Warsaw, I believe in Bradford, I believe in Leeds, I believe in the whole district of the United Kingdom, that God is ready to invade our communities, he's ready to invade our nation one more time. Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Will you stand with us? Will you believe with us for a greater glory evening with John Kilpatrick? Please send this out to your friends, send it out to your relatives, send it out to your work colleagues, send it out to your church friends. Please, let's stand together. So Tuesday evening, the 16th of February, 7:15 p.m., we're hosting John Kilpatrick. Please share the Zoom link, email it out. Please join us. And once again, we'd love to have you with us as we decree and declare over our nation of the United Kingdom restoration, reconciliation of an outpouring of the move of God. Trust you will join us on the 16th of February at 7:15 p.m. Love you and believe in you.
I would walk these floors and I would cry out loud. I knew nobody was around and I knew nobody could hear. And I lift my voice sometime till I would be hoarse and I'd say, God, there's more. There's got to be more. I thank you, Lord, for the church. I thank you for the building. I thank you for my wife and children. But, oh, God, I'm dying inside.